About €5 billion was spent on transfers around world football last season, but not every move has worked out. Some have succeeded, and in rip-roaring style, Erling Haaland only set Manchester City back €60 million when he joined the English champions from Borussia Dortmund. But for every Haaland there is a Nunez who, whilst costing markedly more, has scored significantly fewer goals for Liverpool. Here we go with 6 of the biggest transfer flops in Europe this season. Number 1 is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Barcelona to Chelsea for €12 million. Chelsea, having been beaten to the punch by Barcelona for Rafinha and Jules Kounde, as well as seeing Andreas Christensen and Marcos Alonso leave for Camp Nou on free transfers, duly agreed to pay Barca €12 million for a 33-year-old Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The former Arsenal captain was reunited with his one-time Borussia Dortmund coach Thomas Tuchel for all of an hour of football before the manager was replaced by Graham Potter, and has mustered just a single goal against Crystal Palace in 9 Premier League appearances. The list is Paul Pogba, from Man United to Juventus on a free. Paul Pogba may not have cost Juventus a transfer fee on returning to the club from Manchester United, but fan excitement has quickly turned to anger and frustration due to the Frenchman's injury woes and, more importantly, how he has handled them. Pogba won 4 consecutive Serie A titles in his first spell at Juve, before rejoining United for €105 million in 2016, but has managed to get involved in fewer games this season. He has found time for a skiing holiday, though, which caused consternation among the Bianconeri faithful on social media. Number 3 is Romelu Lukaku, Chelsea to Inter Milan on loan for €8 million. Romelu Lukaku's €115 million return to Chelsea from Inter Milan made him perhaps the biggest flop of last season, after he returned just 8 goals from 26 Premier League games, but he hasn't been much better this season since moving back to Italy on loan for an €8 million fee. Lukaku's fitness has been called into question, and he now watches on, for the most part, as Lautaro Martinez and Edin Dzeko lead the line. The chances of Inter making his second stay at San Siro permanent appear to be slim to none since returning to Inter. The fourth is Darwin Nunez, Benfica to Liverpool for €100 million. The Uruguayan has divided opinion since his big money move to Liverpool from Benfica, and his defenders will point to the fact his 9 goals in all competitions have been scored at a rate well inside 1 every 2 games. His XG and goals scored have also been remarkably similar, but for €100 million, a striker is expected to outperform their XG, their supposed ability to convert chances that others couldn't. Most of the point in paying top dollar for them. Bobby Firmino's Liverpool future has rarely looked so positive. Number 5 is Richarlison, Everton to Tottenham for €58 million. Richarlison must be the first Brazil number 9 in living memory who doesn't get his game in his preferred position at club level, but that is exactly his predicament following his big money move to Tottenham Hotspur from Everton with a certain Harry Kane in his way. Richarlison has only started half of his 10 Premier League games this term, and those have seen him line up on the left or right flank with Kane through the middle. In the league, and rumors of a speedy move to Real Madrid persist. Richarlison has 20 goals in 42 games as a Brazil 0.9. The last on the list is Antonio Rudiger, Chelsea to Real Madrid on a free transfer. Despite his remarkable first-leg performance against Manchester City in the Champions League, Antonio Rudiger have reportedly been criticized for his performance so far this season. The German defensive stalwart particularly impressive when the Blues won the Champions League under Tuchel in 2021, but it is yet to work out for him at the Santiago Bernabeu. Eder Militao and David Alaba remain Carlo Ancelotti's first-choice pairing at centre-back, and Rudiger has even been smuggled into the team at left-back on occasion. Has averaged less than 1 block or interception so far. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel for more interesting update about football.